Greetings, humans. Greetings, and welcome back to another fun-filled episode. Here, 29-year veteran of the woods. And today, people, we've actually got the sequel to Rambo, ironically enough, part 2. That's right, part 2, not part 1. It's part 2, people. So we're going to be doing a watch-along here in just a moment. Want to thank everybody. I tell you what, on the other channel, the archive channel, just completely blew up with the Rambo stuff out there. So want to thank everybody out there if you're watching after the fact. Do appreciate you. Make sure you hit that thumbs up for Bear. He would appreciate it very much. But we've got some people here on the live connection here. Want to say hello. Hey there, Amy. Hey, Amy P Money. Melissa as well. All of the Lesters, all of the P Moneys are here. Grant's here as well. I want to thank everybody that came along. I tell you what, people, technical issues. Finally got it taken care of, though. So we will get started here in just a moment with the watch along. Probably in about 10 minutes or so. We will, if you're watching after the fact, we'll put that in the chapter guide there. So we're going to start here in just a couple minutes. But the reason, people, the reason for the season out here, not only Rambo, but also your boy as well. That would be your boy Zach. Him and Sylvester Stallone out there actually have a comic book out, Rambo First Kill. So that is on Indiegogo. We've got that down in the description. Actually, let me put that in. Why not put it in the chat? Come on, beer. We'll put that here in the chat. Get people to check out. There we go. There's that. So do check it out. Actually, he's doing really well. Let me see if we can. Let me see if I can find it here. There we go, Rambo. First kill. Well, let's see. 186,000. So good job, you boy. 2,311 backers out there. So go check it out. Rambo, First Tour of Duty, a story by Sylvester Stallone and Chuck Dixon. Oh boy, Dick's out for Dixon. And people, it includes a free set of dog tags. So very cool. Very cool. The Canaan White cover there. Pretty awesome. So please do check that out. Kind of the reason for the season out here. Aaron Alfeche just doing an amazing job. This looks like going to be settling up to be a great book. A great looking book for sure. And definitely, if you're in the hands of Sylvester Stallone and Chuck Dixon out there, you're probably in good hands out there. So yes, indeed. All right, P Money says, I got my popcorn in one hand. My Echo has Rambo ready. My tablet has Bear's show, and my phone is here, so I can chat. He is ready. One of Bear's, I didn't want to get into it, but one of Bear's technical issues. I'm trying to get it to play. Trying to get it on multiple screens here. It wouldn't play for Bear here. Good old Tim Apple out there, trying to keep people from doing all that sort of stuff. So we've got it here on the little screen. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out together here, people. But yes, indeed, Rambo first kill out there from your boy Zach. Sly Stallone. Do check it out. Not too bad out there. Indiegogo. Your boy Zach always delivers with his stuff out there, so you will not be remiss. You probably can tell on some of the images here. It's going to be an interesting comic. They've got a number of different artists working on it, so there's I think about 4 or 5 different artists working on the first 20 pages or so. And then after that, Aaron Alfeche. So kind of an interesting book out there. That's why there's a little bit of a different art style on some of the stuff. And if you were a fan out there of Colonel Troutman out there, and if actually you're a fan of The Critical Drinker, they have their own book. Trying to remember the New War. New War out there. New Kind of War, I apologize. New Kind of War. Critical Drinker is actually going to be writing the story out there. So very cool. If you're into the Critical Drinker out there, do check it out. Check it out. He's got his own little bundle with the campaign out there. So you can get his book, and you can get your boy Zach's book, and you'd be happy out there. So interesting. Some good stuff. Kind of a little like a watercolor sort of look to it. Very interesting. Very, very cool out here. So there we go. That is the reason for the season. In addition, just to watching a really great action movie out here. Very good. Rambo #1. Kind of started off with Rambo coming into town. He's trying to find his best friend from the Nam day. Can Barry even say Nam? Screw it. They're going to say it in the movie. The Nam days out there. So he was in town. And then, of course, Brian Dennehy just gets in the way. Brian Dennehy gets away of a lot of things. Mainly because he was a large man out there. But no, he was getting in the way. Rambo out in the woods had to fight his own personal battle. And at the very end of the movie there, Sly Stallone, Rambo being led away. He's being led away. He turned himself in. Did just completely destroyed the town, shot it up, going after Brian Dennehy. It's the last we see Rocky Rambo out here. One of these days, we will do a professional show. Rambo, last we saw of him, he's being led away in handcuffs. That's actually where the movie is going to pick up here, people. So what we're going to do, we're going to get started here. Bears, there might be one or two different ones out there, but oh, hold on. I need to read the chat here. Let's see. Currently watching an old Star Trek episode on Netflix. Okay, so Netflix has it. I believe HBO Max has it as well, so you can get those for free. If not, well, they're not that expensive out there. I think a couple, $3-4 or something like that to purchase it digitally out there one of these days. Bear has a hard time with English sometimes, people. Anyways, we're gonna start that off. Bear's version of it just starts right away. Bear's also seen some of the other ones where it's got I think the Lionsgate logo or something like that at the very front. If yours happens to have that, just skip ahead probably about 30 seconds or so, and then it'll get straight into the rock breaking action out here. So there we go. Let me just read a couple chats here, and we'll get right on into it. Let's see. Amy says, apparently you have to extend your pinky when feeding an ammo belt into a gun that looks to shoot fire. Good to know, though I'm not sure if it will come up most of the places that she visits out there. Very cool. Also, hi Bear. I'm not a big Rambo fan, but I want to stop by and wish you all a lovely evening. Thank you. There's not going to be any gore. There's not going to be any blood or anything like that. Bear tried to keep it here pretty. Bear cannot show the movie. He can't. Couldn't even get it onto his monitor at first. He can't show the movie, so we're just going to do it kind of as a... Let me bring up the original one that we had here. Let me find it here. So it's just going to be kind of images. We're going to kind of go along with that. So if you've got the movie, you can watch along with Bear, kind of like what P-Money's doing here. Or if you don't, you can just kind of watch the beautiful images out here. So some good stuff. Let's see. Let me see. It was... Let's see, who was it that did this? It was, oh, for crying out loud, what's going on? George P. Cosmatos out there. So we did the first one here. Came back for number 2. So there you go. It's going to kind of have that same sort of look to it out there. So it still retains some of the grittiness of the first movie, but definitely an action film. Rambo #1, a little bit more of a kind of 70s movie, even though it came out in the 1980s. Definitely part 2, 80s all the way through. 80s all the way through there. So that's the action-packed number 2 out here. There we go. So probably a little bit more well-known than the first one. But that's all right. Probably both of them really kind of go well together. So it'd be great to do a double feature. But we're not going to do that tonight. We're gonna just do part 2 here. So we will, let me get back to it here. There we are. Let's see. This was Rambo's first kill, this in the comic book here. I'm sure as a child, Rambo stepped on ants. He might have, P-Money. Let's see. Amy says, have a fun time with your action movie, guys. I hope it's really exciting. Well, you can stick around, Amy. You don't have to leave. we're just going to be enjoying a great 1980s action film out there. Yes, indeed. All right, let me do the thing. Oh, gosh darn it. Oh, here we go. Hey, Amy, my wife is watching the kids to let me have my beer movie date. Oh, thank you, P-Money. Well, actually, thank you, Mrs. P-Money out there. Beer, can you from time to time tell what your movie timestamp is so I can keep up? We will definitely try. We'll call that out for sure. For sure. Okay, I've got so many windows going here. Let me do the thing with the thing here, people. Get this all set up. Oh, for crap. What the heck now, man? Hold on just 1 second, people. Okay, hold on. Beer with beer here. Okay. Gosh dang, why is it not allowing me to do that? Okay, hold on 1 second here, people. Beer has freaking issues here. Well, Beer is going to just risk the copyright. We're just gonna risk it here, people. All right, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna count this down. We're gonna start it here from 10. From 10 out here. That's right, people. We're gonna do 9. Go ahead and get your whatever, whichever one you want to go through. Definitely don't go through Apple TV. That would be 8 and 7, 6, a 5, a 4. That'd be 3, and dos, uno, and we hit play. All right, and we actually start with an explosion. There we go. Holy cow! It is a very big explosion out here. So we kind of start off. The movie's pretty symmetrical, especially with the second. Oh, that would help if I actually had some on screen here, wouldn't it? Yes, it would. All right, everybody, thank you. There we go. Ah, for crying out loud, it jumped aside. So, anyways, we start out with Rambo breaking rocks. Rambo, let's go. Yeah, that's right. Let's go, Rambo. That's better than Let's Go, Brandon out there. That's for sure. And if you are following along, P-Money, we are at the 1 minute mark, right? Right now. There we go. There's Troutman right at the fence line. Let's go, Rambo. Let's go, Rambo. Let's go, Rambo. Whoop, whoop. So anyways, yeah, it kind of starts out symmetrical from the original movie out there. So he is being picked up by Troutman out here. He says, okay, we've got you in prison here. We're going to break you out. Not break you out, but get you out of prison here. If you help us with one mission back in Nam. There you go. Shoot, if he stays there 5 more years, there's not going to be a Soviet Union. Poof, gone. Bye-bye. I like how the computer dug up his name. You'll see all the computers later on. It's like really high-tech. Really, really, really high-tech. Rambo breaking rocks and taking names, says P-Money. Yes, indeed. And I like how there's like a neat little backstory as well. We might see it in the comic book, but he's got a neat little backstory as well. Just kind of talking about him breaking out of the original prison there in Nam. Hey, we need you to go back and find some POWs. Clearance. Did what he could, except for all that stuff that he didn't do. I like that line. Do we get to win this time? Do we get to win? We're gonna be held back once again. Dun dun dun. Mario Casar and Andrew Vajayjada present a George P. Comostosos film. He's kind of nuts. I mean, kind of an Italian director, but crazy. Sylvester Stallone in Rambo. First Blood Part 2. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. By the way, this is filmed in Acapulco, Mexico. So there you go. There's the Buddha statue in Acapulco, Mexico. Apparently made out of like a cardboard and everything. It's not really a bronze statue. Not really. Here's the helicopter. There's a lot of helicopters in this movie. A lot of helicopters. Flying through the sun. That was a long flight. If he's coming from the U.S. in a helicopter, that was a long flight over to Thailand, aka Acapulco, Mexico. Acapulco, Mexico. Looks like Acapulco out there. There we go. David Morrell, who wrote the first book out there. Kind of the book ended differently. They wouldn't have had a second movie because in the book, Rambo, spoiler alerts, Rambo died. But not in this one. Not in this one. A screenplay by James Cameron and Sylvester Stallone. James Cameron was working on Aliens and also, I believe, the Terminator movie as well. So he had his plate filled out there. But Sylvester Stallone came back and rewrote some of that stuff. Kind of butted heads a little bit. We'll talk about some of that in the future here. That would be Martin Cove. Martin Cove. You probably know him from the Karate Kid movies. And of course, Richard Crenna and Charles Napier as Murdoch. Murdoch, what a great name. The darn heat. The gosh darn heat. Looks like beer here. Getting a little warm for beer. John J. Rambo. Indian and German. Indian and German. We fought both of them. I like how they do the exposition in this because it kind of comes up later on where he is flying the helicopter. You don't. It's not like a bicycle that you ride or anything like that. You gotta be up in your hours for the helicopter. Rambo just kind of picks it up and flies with them. I guess they taught him that in prison or something. But there you go. I like the exposition that they do. Yep. It paused on me. I apologize. There we go. Where's Rambo's Coke? Come on. So you gotta put a quarter in the machine. So he's supposed to go in and take photographs. That's the mission. He's got to go find the POWs, take a couple pictures, head back out Show them to everybody. There we go. By the way, we're at 8 minutes here. Bear, it paused on Bear here real quickly, so we're at 8 minutes. Oh, Ronnie in the background there. Oh, Ronnie, just smiling as he could. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Bum bum bum. Rambo's gonna head into the woods and find some POWs. Dun dun dun. So this is actually the Mexican Air Force. The Mexican Air Force with their airplanes out there. There you go. There you go. Learn something new. That's why it's so hot, apparently. Gotta forget the war, John. Come on, man. Look at those high-tech computers. Holy cow. That is state of the art. All this is for you. The best. Ultra modern. Not just modern. Ultra modern. Advanced. With all those lights, how could you not? Bow the kind of Lady Rambo out there. Yes, indeed. Instead of the prison that he was in, the James Cameron script actually had Rambo in a mental institution. They sent him to the crazy house. So that's probably where some of the lines kind of come in, where Murdoch here kind of uncertain whether Rambo is sane or not. So some of that got left behind in some of the script here, but there we go. I think James Cameron kind of revisited that with Terminator 2, with Linda Hamilton being in the nut house. In the nut house out there. Alright, anyways, here he is. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Bum bum bum. Rambo's got a knife. And he's gonna stab you in the face. There he is. You gotta have a little montage. Every 80s movie has to have a little montage to it. You know, he's sticking in the knives. Gotta get the gun ready. All that good stuff. You gotta go through all the motions there. We don't have enough montages in today's movies. Urgh. He has a gun, but then he never uses it. He never uses the camera either. God forbid. God forbid he ever do that. You always gotta love a good montage there. That's a sharp knife too. Does a lot of stabbing with that knife. Thank you, Peabody. He's got a knife. He's gonna stab you in the face. Good luck. Good luck. Man, shut up. Get out of here. What are you doing? So Rambo was listening. Dun, dun, dun. Only one he trusts, even though you threw me in prison and forgot about me. You're the only one I trust. The only one. They had a good heart to heart in the very first film, at the very end there. Rambo kind of explained his ways, and then he went off into jail. I kind of like the dialogue there. You know, you kind of know that Murdoch isn't who he claims to be. And he just kind of spills the beans here. Like, okay, let's take a regional jet. All right, that's the only one we got. Let's just paint it black. Nobody will know. Nobody will know. I guess they're going in from Thailand. Yeah, so he kind of admits it right there. It's not my war. Not my war. Not my war. Finally getting out of the heat, the middle of the night. Down to a cool 95 degrees. There Rambo is. He's very stoic. About to jump out of the plane. About to jump out. They've got all the equipment. All of it. All the computers. The best that 1985 can have. There you go. You see some of the stuff from James Cameron kind of filtering in with the kind of reliance on high technology. Kind of interesting there. Wolf Den. The place is called Wolf Den. I don't know how he could fit that helmet on his head. He's got a lot of hair. Got a lot of hair. Not too many barbers, I guess, in maximum security prisons. Keep the sharp objects away from people. Really quiet. That's got to be the quietest open door in a jet you've ever heard. Not even a whistle. Alright, there he goes. 3, 2, 1. Got the green light, he's jumping. Jumping out. Like, oh, wait. Oh, god dang it. Oh, man, now I'm stuck. Stuck on the airplane. Come on, Rambo. The turbulence. Damn you, turbulence. Turbulence. Condition red. There's turbulence. Turbulence. I blame turbulence. Ah, there goes the knife. His best friend, the knife. That's right. He's gonna cut everything. Oh, there goes the camera. He ain't taking no pictures. He's cutting away his equipment. Yeah, because he's dangling from an airplane, dummy. Why can't you cut it? Like, you're right there. You never brought a knife? Like, you're a Delta Force. Get out of here. Speaking of getting out of here, there he goes. Woo! Turbulence! Ah, didn't see any flares. Sons of bitches. Oh well. There he goes. Well, oh well. We lost Rambo into a foreign hostile country. No worries. No worries. We're just gonna leave him there. I'm sure everything will be okay. $36 hours. He's only got 36 hours, people. Only 36 hours. Why doesn't it start when it's supposed to start? Gosh dang it. OBS. One of these days. Professional show, yada yada yada. Here, I'll just pause that. Here, we'll pause that right there. Oh my god, look out! It's a snake! Oh my god, whatever, it's kind of a limp snake. Yeah. Dang limp snakes. Alright, he's getting his bearings here. Getting his bearings. By the way, we're at 18 minutes. 18 minutes here, Pete Money. There it goes. That's pretty cool. It's like a, kind of a Buddhist, I guess, Buddhist temple that's been overrun. Pretty cool. Interesting location. For Acapulco, Mexico. For Acapulco, Mexico. Oops. Gosh dang it. Why am I behind on this? Watch out. Watch out, Rambo. Somebody there. All he's got is his knife. Very 80s, 1980s music here. Look out, Rambo! Rambo! I guess it's good that he speaks Vietnamese. Almost said Japanese. No. No, he's been in prison a long time. Watch out. Look out. I call her Lady Rambo. Lady Rambo out here. Unfortunately, she had gotten like one of those Razzie Awards for being a. I don't think she was a bad actress at all. I thought she did fine. The story behind it, James Cameron wrote the script, and it was actually supposed to be John Travolta as a comedic sidekick that was leading Rambo along here. He says, yeah, no, just no. So there we go. That's how we got. Was it Bo Co? I forget her name here, but there we go. Still in Acapulco. I think they were saying this is like minutes away from the presidential, or not presidential, like the mayor's house or the governor's house or something. There you go. Get done shooting for the day and go to the beach at Acapulco. I guess Rambo's getting PTSD here. Doesn't know who to trust. All it got is a knife. Dana Lee, who's been in like every movie ever. If we need an Asian actor, get Dana Lee on the call. Hands him a fat stack of cash too. Look at there. Would John Travolta be wearing a leather jacket? I don't know. It's Vietnam. It might be a little hot. Might be a little hot out there. Well, there they go. By the way, it's not a river, it's actually a lake. A lake outside of Acapulco there, so. Interesting. That's why you don't see a whole lot of, like, motions or rapids or anything. Because it's a lake! There we go. Set up and payoff, people. Very important. Sets up and pays off. Like I said, very circular movie. Everything kind of, is setting up or paying off. Rambo goes from jail, and then later in the movie he goes back to jail. He gets caught. Spoiler alert. Very good. Good stuff. There goes the boat. There goes the boat. P-Money says, boy, it's a good thing the boat happens to have a bazooka. That's true. Got a lot of weapons. He is a pirate, after all. Yar. Yar. Again, kind of good exposition scene, kind of brings Rambo's character kind of up to the audience here. So if they didn't see the first movie, they can kind of figure out what's going on. A quiet war. Gives those Vietnamese veterans out there. Kind of parallels to today, a little bit. I don't want to get too deep into it, but there you go. Very timeless story. Julia Nicholson out there. I thought she did a fine job. No, I mean, nothing to write home about, but she did fine. Lady Rambo. She's gonna go to America. Maybe start a faux restaurant out there. Gotta get some faux. That's Vietnamese, right? I think Vietnamese pho. Yeah, something like that. They picked him because he was an expendable. By the way, 25 minutes, P. Mike. That's harsh. Harsh. Invited to a party and doesn't show up. Nobody notices. You're expendable. P-Money needs to go downstairs to see if he has any foe. There we go. His knife. His knife brings him best luck. There you go. His best friend. His best friend. Denied. Gosh darn it. Trout man. So there he comes. He's coming up to the. They were doing what's called a night for day shooting or day for night shooting. So they were shooting in the day, and then putting on some filters on there to make it look at night. But there you go. That's why it kind of looks kind of odd there. Anyways, he's getting on shore here. We're gonna go find. He's still going through the mission. He's still gonna go find some POWs here. It's kind of interesting where it kind of compares and contrasts with Murdoch out there. You know, Murdoch's just like, hey, I just want you to take some pictures, but Rambo just decides to go on his own and say, hey, I'm gonna do my own thing. I'm gonna do my own thing, man. The camp ain't empty. That camp ain't empty, man. Not at all. So yeah, you kind of figure out like who has the best you know the best intentions in mind. You know, is it Rambo? You know, hey, I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna save people. Is it Murdoch? Was just saying, hey, we just want you to take some pictures and find out. You know, where was the moral line on there? Yes, indeed. And speaking of moral lines, that would be ladies of the night. Ladies of the night here coming into the camp. The whore from the village. That's what you want to be known as. Is the whore from the village. There she goes into the camp. The old village whore. Good times. So Rambo's like intending to kill people here. Like, all right, here we go. Well, he lost his camera. How was he going to take pictures? We're at 29 minutes. 29 minutes here. He says, last time Rambo did his own thing, he ended up in prison doing his own thing. Doesn't do a lot for him. Well, I mean, I like that they didn't make just Murdoch a complete bad guy. I mean, he has his own way of doing it. You know, he was sending in Rambo to do a job, and Rambo just like, okay, I'm gonna go do something completely different. You know, I mean, you kind of like, okay, you know, he does have a point there, but also Rambo does as well. So a very good conflict between the two. Kind of like in the first movie. Kind of like in the first movie there with Brian Dennehy. Watch out! Oh my god! So yeah, this is all shot in daytime, and they just used like filters and all that stuff to make it look like it's at night here. Kind of interesting. Oh, the village whore. Ah, there you go. I mean, come on now. Rambo's been in prison for a while, so gotta watch out there. P Money has a fun fact. Rambo's female friend, aka Lady Rambo, played a Starfleet officer in a Next Generation episode. Very interesting. I did not know that. I know she didn't have too many credits to her name out there, but yeah, you get that Razzie Award, and everybody thinks you're terrible, but she does fine. Nothing right home about, but didn't do a bad job. Not at all. So Rambo's sneaking through the jungle into camp. You know, a lot of the movie would be solved if he had just like an iPhone. You know, he didn't need like the big giant camera with him. He just needed like an iPhone to be like, you know, okay, click, click, click. And you just call back up into help. Like, hey, you know, okay, I'm done. Here's the pictures. Send help. That would have solved a lot of things. But they didn't have iPhones back in 1985. Cellular phones back then were really huge. And there's all the prisoners there. I mean, really, all he needed to do was literally just take some pictures there. Ah, watch out, spider! Look out, dude. I mean, like, everybody would be up in arms. Be like, oh, we gotta go get those prisoners. Like, he didn't need to break everybody else. So, that's why Bear says, you know, Murdoch has a point, too. You know, all he wanted was the pictures, and you know, he could have used that. I think he's with, like, a congressional delegation or something. So, yeah, all he needed to do was just get the pictures, and there you go. There you are. I don't know why he's ducking into the water there. That's weird. It's like, I'm gonna get low to the water. Get real low. So there he is. Rescuing a prisoner. quiet, Rambo. Be real quiet. Oh, they found him. Look out, Rambo. You gotta duck. Whew, that was close. Oh. Blah! Get him with the knife. The other knife. He's got multiple knives. I guess you can never have too many knives if you're behind enemy lines. So in the first film, Rambo only killed one person. And technically, he didn't really kill him. He was just throwing a rock at a helicopter, and the helicopter tossed the guy off there. But the whole movie, only one person died. Already, let's see, what is this? 34 minutes in, he's already got a kill. Make that two. Make that two. Oh, look out. Look out, prison guard. That would be George Chung? George Chung. In a lot of things as well. Man, oh man. He gets around as well. Look out, dude. Oh my god, right to the head. Right into the smacker. So, like, right off the bat, Rambo's already killed 3 people. That beer should have, like, a little counter just, like, going up. So, I guess they stayed the night in the same spot? Like it went from night to day, and then it's like, they're only like 10 feet away. Oh, that's the worst. Whistles in the morning. After you've been with the village whore, you get whistles in the morning. Gosh dang it. Alright, they're gonna go on their mission here. They're gonna go pick up Rambo. Gotta make sure that window is clean. Gotta make sure that window's clean. I mean, forget about loading up with armament. Nope, we're gonna make this is like the biggest thing that private is doing. Is like, okay, that window is gonna be clean. Well, I guess you have like a prisoner of war that can't move very fast, so you know maybe they had to go slow, especially through the marshland of Acapulco. What year is it anyway? The modern year of 1985. Ronald Reagan, Soviet Union, CD players. It was a high-tech time. Well, good to see Jiminy out here. Good to see Jiminy. In the original book, Rambo was actively killing everyone. Yes, they did. They nerfed him in the film to make him more sympathetic. Well, it didn't last very long. See, racks up the body count here. Oops, I'm on the wrong one here, people. I'm sorry. I've been replaying the same pictures there. Apologize. There we are. He's getting onto the boat here. It's daytime. Finally, here comes the cavalry. Here they come. Old Murdoch sitting in front of his thousands of computers. No wonder it's so hot. He's got all these computers and servers running all day. No wonder he's hot. Come on this way. Let's go. That's what he said. That's Beer's best Vietnamese. Once again, a lake. It's not actually a river. I think that's funny. Look out, Rambo! Where'd all these guns come from? Wait, why didn't you take the pirates with you? You would have had like a big force with you. Slap. Oh, Rambo gets slapped. You don't ever slap Rambo. Not if you know what's good for you. Oh, there he goes. Can never have too many knives or shotguns. Whoa, watch out, buddy. Oh, there goes Lady Rambo. She's got to get a kill in. Lady Rambo. Yeah, I wouldn't jump in that water either. It's in Mexico. It's gotta be horrible. Cover your ears. Don't swallow. I love how they have like a 50 caliber machine gun. Oh, did I get the wrong one? I'm on the wrong one again. Well, sorry, people. On the wrong one. Let me see if I can go back. There we are. There's the machine guns. Stopped that one a little too soon there. Ah, see? Set up payoff. Here we go. With the bazooka. Or RPG. Shoot him, Rambo! Kaboom. Of course, it kills everybody, but the boat still keeps coming. Look out, Rambo! Rambo's got a knife, and he's gonna stab you right in the guts. Gah. Get him, Rambo. Man, that knife has seen a lot of blood. Seen a lot of blood. That was actually Sly Stallone jumping off of there. The director was like, yeah, we had to get him like a lot of, alcohol to put in the ears because all the pathogens in a lake in Mexico. Don't swallow the water. Rambo's mortal enemy. Mortal enemy would be the Montezuma's Revenge. There we go. All right, did I get the right one? I'm on the right one now. There we go. There we go. Finally. They used all those bullets, and all he had to do was duck. There we go. That's the safe thing to do. She says, Rambo, you're not expendable. Alright, we're a little past 41 minutes, P-Money. A little past. Jimmy, we're doing a watch-along here. Doing a watch-along, so, watching the Rambo movie. Trying to keep up with it here in the images as best bear can. I like the nod. He's like, yeah, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to shoot. Of course he's not. That's the ironic thing. He racks the machine gun and never fires a shot. Spoiler alert. The rice paddies of Acapulco, Mexico. So, like, instead of just shooting him, you're on a hill. I mean, you're within range. No, we're gonna mortar them. Oh, okay, all right. And blow up all that good rice. That's all Vietnam has is rice. Rice and village whores, apparently. Rice and village whores. Come on, Rocky. The director was like, he wanted him to climb a hill to make it even more, more of a struggle there. Cutting back and forth with the helicopter. There's Rambo. That's Rambo. Whatever. Come on, Rambo. The other guy kind of looks like Jesus. He's up on the cross and everything. Rambo is saving Jesus. There we are. Who knew? Oh, he did shoot. Oh, I forgot he shot. Out of mud. Oh, he's gotta get up the hill. They couldn't have the helicopter, you know, land lower on the hill. No, they gotta get at the very top of the hill. Very top of the hill. Uh-oh. An American POW? Why, that's great news. No, it's not. Get out of the room. I hate all of you. So I guess like every 1980s action movie kind of has to have like some sort of conspiracy, like government conspiracy theory or something like that. So here we are. For some reason they say, no, we don't want the POWs. No, no, turn the helicopter around. Say again? What? He's right there. Just pick him up. For Christ's sake. Come on. Rambo's literally saving Christ right there. There he goes. Gun right in the face. In a helicopter. You want to have your finger on the trigger of a gun pointed to somebody else in a helicopter because it's super duper stable. Super stable. Super stable. No! No, I'm right here. Just like go down 2 feet. I'm like, I can grab it. Let me throw the guy up. I'll throw him up. He can get on my shoulders. No, why? Why? Rambo's really ticked off that he had like a blockbuster rental he needed to take back, and they were gonna like charge him for a late fee. He's like, God dang it. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. There he is. Poor Rambo. This is probably Bear's favorite scene of the movie. The Troutman Murdoch confrontation here. Because they're both right. I mean, the argument that they have, they're both correct. You know, it's always great drama there where two heads clash. You know, and both of them have great points there. A stinking bureaucrat. Yeah, I mean, Murdoch's correct. You know, he's just supposed to take pictures. $4.5 million. 4.5 million. They couldn't afford it. Oh gosh darn it. We just can't fund that. But Murdoch's right. Yeah. Yeah, what do you think this is? Iraq? Get out of here. Yeah. Anyways, great scene. Love this scene. Great scene. Great scene out there. Oh, great to see MK out here. I feel like John Wick would take out every single person in this movie without breaking a sweat. You're probably right, sir. You're probably right. But would he look as buffed as Stallone out here? Probably not. Probably not. That's what steroids does to you out there. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And fear not, people. Fear not. The pig scene here, the pig scene that he has going on here. It is not a pig doo doo. It is actually coffee. They mixed up like a whole bunch of coffee, like Nestle or something like that, and put it into the water, make it look all terrible and everything there. So If you kind of think about it, Rambo's actually getting like a caffeine enema there. Go figure. Go figure. And here comes the Russians. The darn Ruskies. The Soviets. I tell you. Good old Roddy broke him up. No more Soviets anymore. Of course, the Soviets are flying an American helicopter, so go figure. Go figure. It's kind of interesting. It's basically the same helicopter that was trying to rescue Rambo. So it's like, wait a minute, hold on. they were gonna help me, and now they're bringing in the rescues. What's going on here? What the heck? Come on, man. Come on, man. Imagine Keanu and Sly having a conversation. That would be some deep thoughts there. Deep thoughts. Don't drink the water. Whatever you do, Rambo, do not drink the water. Even though it's coffee, don't drink it. Coffee with leeches in there. Coffee with leeches. Amy and Melissa do not know what they're missing there. They're missing the Rambo butt. Man, I'll tell you. You pull the guy out of his coffee enema and you smack him right in the face. Steven Burkhoff would be a Perdosky. Perdosky out there. Very cool. I kind of like the leveling up of bad guys here. You know, you go from the prison camp fella, you know, to the henchman you'll see in just a moment here, and you know, Perdosky here is the officer. Each kind of leveling up, so they will get theirs. They will get theirs. Epic rap battles today. Rambo versus Die Hard versus John Wick. With surprising results, says MK. There we go. I Beer's gonna go with Rambo on that one. So poor Rambo, he goes from prison to being on a great mission to being back in prison there, unfortunately. At least he's not breaking rocks. Watch out for that hot knife. That'll come back in a minute here. Always setting up and paying off. Great stuff. Embarrassing. It's embarrassing capture. I mean, literally, they just had him right there. They didn't. You guys didn't really even capture him. He just got left behind. That's alright. Yeah. How dare we do bad stuff to Russians out there? Never again in the future will we ever do that. Ever. Ever. The only F bomb in the movie. There you go. There you are. Good. Good. There we go. There's the muscle. There's the heavy there. It's like, oh boy, alright. Village horror time. Village horror time. Oh no, it's somebody new. Look at there. Alright. Love you long time. Still though, great. I mean, Lady Rambo here kind of very ahead of the times. Very ahead of the times there. And some people have, the torture scene here where he's on the bed there being electrocuted. Some people have, oh gosh, torture and everything. Actually, for no blood, nothing like that, nothing like, untoward or anything like that. Mainly acting and editing there. So I thought that they did this very respectfully out there. I like how he has the radio transmissions. Wolfden. Oh, we're at 54 minutes, B money. Russians were scary back then in 1985. It's nice to know that they're so pleasant today. That's true. Nice people. Lovely. No shame in screaming. Ah! Again, the editing in here with the lights flickering, and I mean you could tell that he's in pain, but you don't see any blood or stabbing or anything like that. It's all kind of in the editing and in the kind of in your mind apparently. Like an ox. Anyways, Lady Rambo does an excellent job. Very, very ahead of her time here. Nowadays it would be Lady Rambo that would be the main, and poor John Rambo would be kind of the dunderhead that she always has to do stuff for. She has to clean out the room, blast everybody out while Rambo is just kind of stumbling along and everything. Just kicking butt, doing all these, karate moves and everything. No, they were actually very ahead of its time, but pretty good. Pretty good. I mean, she very much carried her own. Watch out for the knife, though. Does he get back the knife? I can't remember if he gets back the knife. Ow! That's gonna be hot. That'll leave a mark. Which apparently it did. It was all practical effects. That was actually like some like a mild acid that they had on there. So it actually did burn Sly Stallone there. So there you go. They didn't have too many CGIs back then. It was all practical. Well, we know it's a sharp knife, and it's really hot. I love that they have, the from America, the wheat. Friends from America, please. Please be our friends. And they stole it. They stole it. The dang Russians. Always stealing our food. Her. Don't be stealing beer salmon. Look out, Lady Rambo. Mm. Ow. That hurt. That hurt beer. Great little scene with Rambo and Murdoch here. This is just great. And timed perfectly, too. He doesn't even know that Lady Rambo is coming up. A radio expert, in addition to being a helicopter expert. Rambo's got a wide range of talents. Don't tell him anything, Rambo. Oh, I guess there he sees her. Okay. Interesting. So I guess now he knows what he's gonna do. Okay, pretty cool. Murdoch. Murdoch's like, oh crap. Hey, alright, buddy, miscommunication and everything. My bad. Murdoch. Bam, bam, bam. The lightning. Rah, man, there he goes. There goes Rambo. Man, oh man. He's waiting for that the whole time. Bzzz. Shocking. Oh, there he goes. He got his knife. Okay, there we go. Lady Rambo has a silencer on her gun, but then you hear it. That's kind of odd. I'm not sure if that silencer works very well. It was pretty good for a guy that just got tortured. Not too bad. It's an American Jeep. Go along with an American helicopter. How they got those, I don't know. Come on, Rambo. That's pretty interesting that he just, lifts up the barbed wire with his bare hand. Not Bear's hands, but his bare hands. It's just like, oh, that's no big deal. No biggie. Like it's made of rubber. Probably is made of rubber. There he goes. No bleeding, no nothing. Alright, there we go. Yeah, that barbed wire. What was it good for, really? Barbed wire was not keeping anybody out. Or in. Probably more in than out. More in than out. Through the woods of Acapulco, Mexico here. There they are. Just imagine the beach, on the other side. Look out, Rambo and Lady Rambo. She runs pretty good in heels, I gotta say. In the jungle, that's pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, pro tip, if you don't want them to see you when they shine the light on you, just look away. If you just look away, they don't actually see you. Apparently. Oops, that's the wrong one. Pardon me. Let's see, where was it? Here. Yeah, that's the right one. That was the right one. There we go. So there goes Rambo escaping down the woods. Lady Rambo right behind. Doing pretty good in heels. Going down that mountain, hill, whatever. Man, that helicopter's really slow. And once again, they just kind of okay, it's daytime now. Poof. There's Troutman. Get the base. Come on, Murdoch. He's coming for you. He's coming for you. That's your only fan. The fan. Slowest helicopter ever. Thank you, Lady Rambo. You look like hell. He was just tortured. Yeah, he got a cut. A small cut. The whole entire time he got a small, minor cut. Hasn't it been like 48 hours now since Rambo had any sleep? That's why he looks like hell. Hasn't had his beauty rest. Oh yeah, there you go. Take her with you. Go start a faux restaurant. In America. Not that hard, lady. He's been in prison for a while. That's right. Gonna go start a new life. Start up a faux restaurant. Noodles galore. Oh yeah, gotta get my bow. Oh no, not the lady. Not Lady Rambo. Why? Where did he come from? He just showed up. Like the helicopter didn't see him, but they did. Okay. Good shot, Rambo. The guy's running away. No, Lady Rambo! No, Rambo. Don't forget about me. In the faux restaurant. Lady Rambo's got dreams too, you know. It's amazing how the squad found him and they just never called any backup. He just ran away. Ah, I'm gonna run away! Go. Okay. Oops. I just turned it. What happened? I think it skipped a couple. I hit something here. I apologize. Beer hit something here. Let's see. It is 106.30. 106.30, so it bounced. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, people. That's what happens when Bear's trying to do this on the iPad here. Anyways, there he goes. He's tightening his headband. He's buried Lady Rambo. And the rain just keeps coming down. Like tears. Tears in rain. Like, alright. Grabbing my bow. And now I'm gonna be pissed off. So he was gonna go turn his life around and start a faux restaurant. Not anymore. Poor Rambo. That would have made a very different Rambo 3. Very different. Oh, okay, I guess they did call him back. It just took them forever. Rambo was literally able to bury somebody in the meantime. There he goes. I kind of like this montage here with the people. It kind of goes back to the first film with them kind of with the sheriffs. Ah, watch out, dude. And with the sheriffs, kind of going through the forest then. So kind of wraps it back to the first movie as well. Pretty cool. Oh, watch out. It is raining while the sun is out. That's a rare phenomenon. Very rare. Ah, watch it. How many arrows does he have? I guess maybe he goes back and just picks them up. Look out, dude. I wouldn't go down there if I were you. Told you. Told you not to go down there, but did you listen to Bear? No. He's got like all these different ways that he's killing people. Like this one, he just drags the guy into, much like Bear just drags somebody into the cave. Like, no, not my picnic basket. Nobody heard the guy scream either. Apparently, he's taken down a whole platoon. I kind of like this one here. Reminds Bear of the, ironically enough, Arnold Schwarzenegger in Predator here. I guess what was that, 87? 87, 88 was Predator. So this actually came out before then. Maybe that's where they stole the idea from. Maybe that's why there's a giant rivalry between Arnold and Sly out here. I like the rocks. He's jumping down rocks. Could all just be forest all the time. He needs to break it up, so to speak, like he was earlier in the very beginning of the movie. Breaking rocks. It's all symmetrical, people. All symmetrical. A poor girl, she was only 2 days away from retirement. A poor Rambo, those 27 hours he knew her were the best of his life. Rambo just runs through a random village. Look out, people! Rambo's coming through. The Buddhist monks are just like chill. Like, yeah, okay, this happens all the time. We always see people just running around the village with guns. No biggie. No biggie. Look out, chicken. That doesn't look good. I don't like the prospects for that chicken. Not at all. So the entire Vietnamese army is now after Rambo. They're gonna get him now. Gonna get him for sure. I would be worried about that chicken mainly because Rambo hasn't had anything to eat for like 2 days either. Probably pretty hungry. Especially with all the running around and torture going on. Exactly, P-Money. Exactly. Apparently he got the chicken. He got the chicken. It was an eat and run. A dinner on the go, as it were. Oh, barbecue chicken. Look out! We're all gonna be. I tell you what, that place just went up in flames really quickly. Really quickly. So do they sell the exploding arrows like at the local Walmart? Like, can you get one of those? Like, no, I don't want the regular arrow. I want the exploding one. Ah! Well, would the village burn down as well? I mean, it was right there next to it. Well, that's going to be a insurance claim for sure. Yeah, like wouldn't the village burn down as well? Ah! That's gotta hurt. That's gonna leave a mark. For sure. Well, there's fire and then there's water. You gotta have the contrast, people. The contrast. So where this guy came from, I have no idea. He's just like walking around. He's looking for a place to take a leak. Like, alright, right here by the waterfall. Take a leak here. Dude, you were a terrible shot. I mean, I know it's a pistol and all, but still. Rambo's just like standing there. Runs away once again. Tough guy till he's not. Yeah, that'll get him. Nothing left. Just a boot. That's all is left is a boot. Jeez, oh, for crying out loud. He just blew up the guy. Can't you give him a break here? Come on, drag off or whatever your name is. He's got a barrel bomb. Look out! When did they have time to attach the barrel bomb? Run, Rambo, run! Look out for that barrel bomb! The director was like, I want explosions everywhere. Oh, the waterfall be an explosion. And he got it too. That was probably 80% of the budget right there. That and helicopters. Look out, Rambo. Now, how Rambo jumps out of the water, I don't know. I guess maybe he's standing on something? It was like a fish, he just jumps straight out of the water. Kind of weird. Watch. Look. Ah! Like, how did he jump all the way out of the water? I don't know. It's kind of weird. Alright, now they go fight. Look out, Rambo! He didn't like that you shocked him earlier. He's really ticked off about that. I guess Rambo got all of his energy in the coffee enema earlier. That's probably where he gets all of his energy from. Now, why the guy in the helicopter just doesn't tilt like one way or the other and have both of them fall out of the helicopter? I don't know. Whatever. Helicopter pilot's just like, I'm just gonna go the same course here. You two people have this covered. I'm just gonna, fly around here, have some fun. Where he's headed, I have no idea. And so low too. He's like, not only am I gonna fly, I'm just gonna fly really low, for some reason. Why? I don't know. Helicopter pilot's like, whatever. You two handle this. Aye. Didn't show him die. Just helicopter pilot's like, nope, I'm out. See ya. Maybe that's why he's flying so low. Yes. And much like a bicycle, flying helicopter, especially Soviet helicopters, you just pick it up. I mean, very easily. I mean, pretty easy. Not a challenge at all. Not at all here. So in the original James Cameron script, Rambo was supposed to stealthily make his way back in. And there's like, no, we're not Rambo. Come on, no, we're gonna explode everything. We are going to blow up everything here in Acapulco. That'll get him. Just shoot into the sky. Good thing he's not shooting the prisoners. That would be bad. If he gave him a card saying sorry for electrocuting you, Rambo might have forgiven him. Maybe. Maybe, but Lady Rambo died, so he's on a mission now. He's kind of ticked off. She had all the recipes for the faux restaurant that they were going to open up. I mean, he's got the business side of it, but she had all the recipes handed down from generation to generation. Now what's Rambo got? Nothing. Nothing. He's just got a storefront, no faux. Rambo can't make faux. Come on. We all know this is true, people. I don't know how many rockets this has, but he's using every single one of them. I think there's what, like 5 or 10 per side? Like, nope, unlimited ammo. I'm putting in the cheat code. Putting in the cheat code. Yep, that about does it. That about does it. But you know what? He's gonna get the M60 and just start blasting. There we go. With the pinky finger, as Amy says. It's gotta be proper. Gotta be proper. Very British. Oh, look out. Rambo, you've got a knife. Why don't you just use the knife? Ah, for crying out loud. Whatever. He's a bad arse. He's just gonna use the machine gun. As someone would say, get to the chopper. Get to the chopper. Maybe that's where they stole that one. They stole a lot of stuff in Predator from this movie. Look out, Rambo! Yeah, he's dead. Pretty sure he's dead. He's like, here, take the gun, I'm gonna fly. Rambo, how do you know how to fly this Russian helicopter? It looks suspiciously like an American helicopter. No worries. Just flip a couple switches, it'll be alright. That's alright. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, look out. It's supposed to be a Hind helicopter. They took a French helicopter and just added some hard points to it. Doesn't quite have the same. I mean, compare this one to the one that they have in Rambo 3, and looks completely different. It's supposed to look really, really menacing, and it's like, no, that's just some dinky French helicopter. They spent all their money in helicopters. Look out! Man, they can't hit a single thing. Rambo, you can pull up. You don't have to fly that low. you can go a little bit higher. That's alright. And the villagers are like, David, you just blew up everything in here. Now you're going to fly a helicopter over? Come on. And you stole our chicken, too. He's not going to be making any friends there. Stole their chicken. That was their favorite chicken, too. And their only gas that they had. I tell you. There you go, that'll show them. Like, why are you aiming for the people? Just aim for the engine. You'll take out the helicopter if you shoot the engine and not the people. You'll be alright. Like what they're doing there. See, that's how you shoot. Finally, they hit something. Most helicopters don't normally do that. So he's going in for the kill. He's about ready to fire. Like, okay, I got him in my sights, and what? Huh? Where did he go? I just had him right here, like 20 feet in front of me. Where did he go? We weren't even that high up either. What's the deal? And he's like, oh, now I see him. Now I got him in my sights. And he just stands there. He's like, okay. Lo-de-doo-de-doo-de-doo-de-doo. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. La-de-da-de-da-de-da. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Just gonna hover right here, look inside, check everything out. La-de-da-de-da. Rambo's dead, obviously. Alright, my work here's done. I'm gonna head back to the house. Oh, look out, Rambo! So Rambo, he fires the bazooka at this guy. American-made bazooka, but that's alright. No biggie, whatever. He fires it through the glass there. But it's a rocket bazooka, so he would, like, incinerate everybody behind him, because, like, that's where the flame goes. But that's alright. No worries. Movie magic. Movie magic. There they go, flying back. Rambo can fly Russian helicopters, but he can't start a faux restaurant on his own. That's true. That's true. We are at 126 P-Money. I think it got bounced around one or two times there, but there you go. Come on, Wolf Den. Gosh dang it. Murdoch. Murdoch's like, I'm out of here. Screw this. Rambo's coming back. I gotta go to the bathroom. Excuse me. That's right. Colonel Troutman gets his... finally gets his character arc there. There you go. Look out for that Russian-made helicopter heading our way. I mean, I know it looks suspiciously like our helicopter, but it's a Russian one because it's got the star painted on the back. That's how you can tell. That's how you can tell. Look out, Rambo. Where is that thing smoking from? The engine is up top. Okay, on the helicopter, it's up there near the rotor blades, so... I don't know. Whatever. Somebody found a pack of cigarettes back there. God, I haven't had a cigarette in years. Boom! Right in the nuts. Right in the nads. And then gotta smack him too. Man, oh man, I tell you, that guy gets beat up. The Karate Kid, he got beaten up by the Karate Kid. And now Rambo's beating him up. Poor guy. Oh, here we are. Conclusion. Oops, nope. Where am I? There we are. Sorry. Go get him, Rambo. Rambo's like, dang you, computers. Dang you. High-tech my butt. God dang it. That computer was 3 days away from retirement, too. Even shut the water cooler. Even shut the water cooler. Dang it. Don't you know it's hot there, Rambo? It's all a misunderstanding. This knife is gonna stab you in the face. Look out. Look out, Murdoch. He's gonna get you good. Mission accomplished. Boom. Look out. Did he leave his knife behind? Let's see. Oh, no, he's got it. Okay. I thought he left his knife behind. Man, oh man, that would be worse than Lady Rambo. He loves that knife. I mean, he loved Lady Rambo, but I just couldn't get by without that knife. A good ending. It's a very good ending. It wraps it up. Wraps it up really well here. Rambo's not looking for glory or anything like that. Saluting the POW there. Give it to them. He's like, what has my awards done anything, huh? You sent me to prison for crying out loud. All I did was shoot up a town. Part of Rambo died here in Acapulco. It's a good line. I'd die for it. A faux restaurant with Lady Rambo. I mean, no. He wants what they wanted. Very similar to the ending of the first film. So they meet back up, Troutman and Rambo do, after Rambo destroys everything. And he's just like, yo, this is what very simple things. Not a complicated man. I'm Rambo. Just want a faux restaurant. That's all. Day by day. So there you go. Part one, part two, they kind of mesh back together there. Part one, he's being let off into cuffs, and now Rambo is just heading out into Thailand somewhere. Doesn't have any money. All he has is a knife and a dream. A knife and a dream. So there you go. There's the end of Rambo with the theme song sung by, what was it? I think it's Frank Stallone, the brother of Sly Stallone out here. What is it? Peace in my heart. Remember. Oh, I mean, where Frank Stallone just, won all the Grammys and toured around the world there. Yeah, everybody knows. Everybody knows Frank Stallone. Was it Frank? I think it was Frank out there. There you go. So there you are. It is Rambo Part 2. We had a little bit of trouble getting it off of the ground here. Thank you, Tim Apple. Well, we got it through. I hope everybody enjoyed the Rambo watch along that we had here. Some good stuff. Hopefully you got either first time checking out the movie, or if you haven't seen it in quite a while, hey, you can have a little bit of fun with it there. So that's what we're trying to do. By the way, the reason for this season, of course, is you gotta check out Rambo First Blood. First Kill. I apologize. First Kill. There's the Dale Keown cover on Indiegogo with your boy Zach, Sylvester Stallone, and of course Chuck Dixon. Dick's out for Dixon out there. There you go. Hopefully people will check that out as well out there. That would be the Indiegogo here. So there you are. Love that Kane and White cover. Very cool. Very, very cool. So there you are. Hopefully you people can check it out. Also, he's got from the Critical Drinker. Yes, indeed, that drinker. Let's see, what was it called? New Kind of War. New Kind of War out here. So you can bundle both of those together and enjoy not only Rambo, but also Colonel Troutman and his kind of backstory. So looking forward to seeing that. Peace in Our Life. Frank Stallone out there. There you go. Wait, what is the time on this? This is 1:35, so a little over 90 minutes. One of the things there that Stallone did with the movie when he gosh dang it, there we go. It cut down quite a bit. James Cameron they were going to do a whole bunch of backstory on some of the POWs that they had. They were going to do, like you said, there was going to be a sneaking mission to go back into the prison camp and all that sort of stuff. They just cut a lot of that stuff out. It kept it to a really nice, brisk 90 plus minutes. So very cool. Very got to the point. Not a whole lot of messing around. It wasn't bare bones. Sure. It wasn't there was plenty of backstory that went with it. There's plenty of exposition, but it was in, the right times, the right places to do it. Like at the very beginning, Murdoch meeting Rambo, kind of informing the audience what Rambo was all about, and then kind of later on with Lady Rambo and the journey upriver slash lake that they were on. A little bit more of a backstory there, so very cool. Sly Stallone doing a great job as always. But really kind of melted together with the first film out there. So they were probably part one and part two probably go very well together. Very setting up, paying off later. Start of the movie, we see Rambo in jail. Midway through this movie, he's captured again and has to fight his way out. So we got kind of a redux of the first movie, kind of fighting through the jungle and everything. So there you are. I'd probably say one of the best action films in the 1980s. I know everybody has their own, but probably one of the best out there. Rambo Parts 1 and 2. I would combine those together. Man, my Tetris high score was on that computer and now it's gone. That's terrible. That is terrible. I miss movies, P-Money says, only being 90 minutes long. Now they seem to want all action to be like 3 hours. That's Avatar. Avatar is like three plus hours. So, James Cameron, a very good writer. Of course, he was doing Aliens and Terminator at the same time, writing the scripts all there. So very, very big action films in its own right. It would be kind of interesting to see a James Cameron directed Rambo movie. That would be kind of interesting. But he had other plans, just making some other classic movies out there. So we can't really blame him. But yes, really good stuff. It doesn't need to be 3 hours. You could just, there was plenty of character development. There was plenty of, all your setups and payoffs, all that good stuff. In 90 minutes. You don't have to get up halfway through the movie to, go to the bathroom, get something to drink or something like that. No, it's all right there. Yes, indeed. So there we are, people. There we are. That was the Rambo watch along. I gotta get. Hold on. I wish she was here. I should have done this earlier with the Melissa and Amy doing some great work here. There's Bear and little Timmy. There we are. Fighting over the popcorn. Bear could have used some popcorn here. Could have used some popcorn. Yes, indeed. All right, let me get back here. Just to double check, make sure we haven't missed anything. Let's see. P-Money. Wow. Wowzers. Well, hopefully some other folks had swung by here. A couple of likes. Do appreciate that. There you go. Once again, apologize for the bad start there. Beer checked it out right before he got online. Everything was working until it wasn't. So, do appreciate the indulgence out there. It got skipped around just a little bit, so hopefully it wasn't off too much for you good folks out there. But there you are. There is the Rambo watch along. If you're watching this after the fact, we do appreciate that. We've got the other probably watching this on the archive channel, but just in case, you can check Bear out on the archive, where am I? Come on. Oh, for crying out loud. There we go. There it is. Here's the archive, if you want to check it out. Just blowing up like crazy out there. So there you are. Please do check that out. If you enjoyed the watch along here, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Bear would appreciate it. And of course, always, comments, suggestions. Bear appreciates all of that. Yes, indeed. Alright, well, you know what, people? All this Rambo and talk about faux restaurants, it's making Bear hungry. So he's gonna head back into the woods. So until next time, people, grrr. Humans, thank you for watching this video. If you wish to have more, please like and subscribe. And don't forget that bell for notification. It would please Bear very much. You don't want to see Bear bad, do you?